What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of Kurama from Naruto. Let's begin today's lesson by blocking out the basic shape of our drawing. We'll move to a side grip, sketching with a flat edge. Let's start from the bottom left and draw a straight angled line going up and out towards the right. Now along the bottom, let's draw a small half circle for the eye, coming down and then up. Now we're going to step over toward the left, draw another half circle going out and up on the right side. From the inside of the eye, let's step over, draw a straight line going up along the edge of the brow. Now it's going to bring this up along the side of the ear. We're going to go out and then bend that up. And we'll round out the top and go out towards the end of our line. Let's round out the bottom of the ear. Starting from the tip, come down, bend that in. I'm going to round this out and come down towards the bottom of the eye. Let's tuck the back ear in behind, starting on top of the brow, going out, then up. Round out the top, going back. And pull it down and in behind the front ear. Let's go back and flatten off the front of the muzzle, starting from the tip and goes down towards the bottom of the chin. From the bottom of the chin, it's going to go up and then bend that out towards the jaw. Let's bring this out and up along the side edge of the fur, just underneath the ear. And then from the top, curve this down and then in towards the side of the head. Let's go underneath the ear and curve the back, going up and then out towards the side of our page. Let's go to the bottom of the head and curve the neck, going across and then bend that down. Now we're going to overlap the shoulder on top of the neck. So let's start on the outside, go across, and then bring that down towards the bottom. Now that we have the basic shape of the head, let's go and add a second level of detail. Let's start by separating out the edge of the nose, starting from this line, come straight down towards the bottom. From the bottom of the nose, let's step down, curve the mouth, going across. I'm just going to bend this up, aiming towards the eye. Bend this across and then down towards the corner of the mouth. Now let's follow the curve of the head, going across and back towards the front. Now let's add that trim around the inside of the ear. Starting from the top of the eye, we're going to follow that same curve, going across, then up. Trace out the top of the ear, going towards that center line. And then we'll work our way across the bottom, coming down and then in. Now let's taper this back down towards the bottom of the eye. Let's go back in with our eraser and take out that center line, starting from the eye, going up towards the tip of the ear. Also taking out the edge of the neck across the shoulder. Now that we have our clean drawing, let's go in with the side edge of our pencil and add some texture and shadows across the edge of the eye. So starting from here, just going to work our way across with these short lines, going across the top of the eye, just working our way across the inside of the ear towards the top. Let's continue that all the way out towards the tip of the ear along the inside. Now I'm going to go back down with the tip of our pencil and start adding some detail and shape to the eye. Start with the top edge of the eyelid, working our way out. And we'll trace out the bottom. And we'll push the iris and pupil towards the left side, so drawing a small half circle along the top. small circle in the center for the pupil. And we're just going to darken that up. Add a half circle on the right side for a highlight, and it will lightly darken up the inside of the iris, going around that highlight. Let's go back with the side edge of our pencil and add a shadow across the top of the eye, and just fading that down. Let's continue to darken up the area around the eye, starting along the bottom, just using these short lines going across, and just filling in that space, and go across the top of the eye. Now continue to fill in the ears, going across the top and then the bottom. Just working along the edge of the brow, I'm just going to add some fur texture going up and across. So adding that shadow across the bottom of the brow. Now on the end, we're just going to pull this up and work our way across the top. And gradually making our way across the top of the ear and out towards the end. Now working our way across the bottom, again just adding that shadow of the fur, and we'll come back and add some detail after. I'm just going to blend this out along the inside. And using the tip of our pencil, I'm just going to refine that texture. Away from the top, coming down and in. Add some shape to the top edge of the muzzle, working our way out towards the nose. I'm also going to add a few folds along the top, just working our way back. I'm going in and adding some shape to the nose. We're going to take out that sharp point on the tip, and working our way in. Edge of the nostril with a curve, and then darken up the bottom and then just fade that up to create a little bit of a highlight. And from the nose, just going to add some fur texture going across the muzzle. Now just tracing out the mouth on the inside. Work our way down towards the corner of the mouth. this out and come back out towards the edge. And using the side edge of our pencil, we're going to add a thick trim around the mouth. Bring the fur from the chin, going across, working our way out towards the jaw. Set a dark shadow across the bottom of the chin, so just working our way up, and then shading the bottom of the neck, going out towards the shoulder. I'm going to move up and start adding some texture to the fur across the cheeks. So starting across this line, I'm going to add these thick lines and shadows coming in. I'm going to add a shadow just underneath the ear, across the top of the neck, and fade that out. Add a light shade to the inside of the head. As well as the area around the ears. I'm going to overlap the fur on the shoulders on top of the head. Just working our way across with a rough treatment. And then darken up the base of the neck and work our way up. And going back, we're going to add some more texture to the fur across the shoulders. So adding these little points coming out, and then just going across and in. We'll continue to add that fur along the inside. Just adding some shadow textures along the inside. And go back and detail out that fur inside the head. I'll go in and start adding some detail to the teeth. I'll start with a socket along the top with these curves going across. Bring this out towards the side of the mouth. And we'll connect each of the points with a curved fang. We'll add the bottom row of teeth, starting with the socket, going in between. Go back and darken up the gum line. As well as the bottom. Just lightly shading the inside of the teeth. And then adding a shadow on the right side. We're going to go back and start adding some texture and shape to the back ear. Start along the top. And just working our way towards the tip. And we'll darken that up. And going back and adding that fur texture along the inside. And as we get closer to the end of our drawing, we'll tighten up our shadows and add a little bit more detail. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Kurama. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.